Hey everyone, Champion here and welcome back to another Wrestlemania Hype Train match. Now this one is a bit of a weird one. We'll have to break this one into two separate videos. So essentially, WWE 2K18 does not allow mixed tag matches. So what I'm doing is we'll do Stephanie McMahon one-on-one against Ronda Rousey, and then in a separate video we're going to do Triple H versus Kurt Angle. Now I think Triple H versus Kurt Angle is going to be a pretty even match. However, I think that this one, for example, could be a little bit of a problem for Stephanie. I feel like this one's going to be very, very, very one-sided. And I feel like this could actually be a squash on this game as well. It's a tricky one because we don't know how good that Stephanie is. Not Stephanie. We don't know how good that Ronda is. So is Ronda actually going to be a good wrestler? Or is she going to be a bit of a damp squib? Have people been talking her up too much and it's going to end up being a disaster? We won't know until we hit Mania. But there she is then, Ronda Rousey, the worst pointer in history. My God, when she turned up at Rumble and pointed at that sign, it was embarrassing, wasn't it? She almost, I almost expected her to grab the mic and go, "Hey Mom, I'm on TV." She looked that much. You got to give it to her. It's been her dream. She's a massive wrestling fan. She has been for a very, very long time. And to get that, I suppose, is a big thing for her. But yeah, she cannot control her face whatsoever, should she? But there you go. Like I said, I'm worried about this one. I think this could be a real one-sided quick match. This could be a very, very fast video, this one. I feel like this could be a very, very quick video. A quick smash and grab here for Ronda Rousey. But you never know. Let's see how good Steph is. She's a former women's champion, of course, Stephanie McMahon. God knows how well. Cheating, I suppose, isn't it? But there you go. And of course, like I said, this is just part one. After this, we will have Kurt Angle versus Triple H up as well. There we go. The bell goes. We are underway. Ronda Rousey versus Stephanie McMahon. Straight away, Rowdy going for a pin. Only for a 2 count, though. But this early in the match is pretty impressive already. And Stephanie is getting some aggression here. Wow, a powerbomb by Stephanie McMahon. I'm not quite sure who was in charge of making the moveset to this game, but they might have slightly overestimated Stephanie's abilities. I'm sorry, but Stephanie hitting a powerbomb, I don't think that's ever happened or ever likely to happen in the near future. Rousey now bringing Stephanie back up to her feet, but Stephanie's there to take her down. And you know what? This lasted a bit longer than I thought it was going to. Stephanie's getting a lot more aggression this than I thought she was going to as well. But I still think that Rousey is going to get the victory. And I feel like it's going to be a very one-sided match at Mania as well. Not a one-sided match as such, but I feel like there's no other answer for me other than a Ronda Rousey win. I think Ronda Rousey will get the pin, maybe even over Triple H, just to take that one extra step. They need to boost her up. They need to push her to the stars to really make this work, because she's already got a massive reputation, like I was saying. But they need to show her case in the ring, I think. And I think if she can get a good win against Triple H and Steph at Mania, that will definitely do that. And where does this leave Kurt Angle then as well? Was Kurt Angle going to lose his job at Raw? Maybe Kurt Angle turns up at SmackDown. He's such a good on-screen persona. It'd be a bit shame to lose Kurt Angle, wouldn't it? Really. Like his time as general manager, I think he's been one of my most liked general managers in recent history. He's just got some great comedy timing, but he's also quite good in the ring as well, and he can have these sort of matches, which is great. Steph now with Rousey up on her shoulders, dropping her neck first across that top rope. So what will the future hold for Rousey after WrestleMania? That's the question. Will she be going straight for the Women's Championship? Maybe she'll have a feud first. As I said, if you saw the matches yesterday, I spoke about the idea of Asuka obviously beating Charlotte and moving to SmackDown permanently to keep her away from Ronda Rousey. That way they can sort of keep building the two of them for another year or so before we finally get to the big match of Ronda versus Asuka at some point. Ronda now looking to... I think someone's just copied and pasted Brock Lesnar's moveset onto Ronda Rousey, haven't they? The face scan's not fantastic. It would look like a pretty good face scan in the pictures. Then when you actually get into the ring, it looks really weird. It's really pale, isn't it? That's the problem with a lot of face scans. They don't get the whole picture, so you end up with a pretty good face, but then they end up with the outlines. Oh, here we go. Ronda Rousey going for a stretch muffler. Nice. Harnessing the spirit of Sami Callihan there with the stretch muffler. But Stephanie able to fight free. And Stephanie once again... I was going to go for a buckle bomb there, but now she's going to drop Ronda Rousey face first on that top turnbuckle. Before trying to force a boot into the face of Rousey, but Rousey fighting free and knocking Steph over. Rousey with the right hand now taking Stephanie up on her shoulders. Oh, nice shoulder breaker there. And now locking in that cross armbar, submissions galore from Ronda Rousey. And it is finally enough to take Stephanie McMahon down. And Ronda Rousey gets the victory in part number 1. Absolutely no surprises there. Exactly what I expected to happen. But then again, Stephanie gave a lot more in this match than I thought she would do on the game. But I feel like in real life she will put in a decent performance like this. They're not going to make it too one-sided. They're going to let Stephanie get some opportunities. But I dare say Stephanie might... sort of hide away behind Triple H and only sort of get involved once Triple H has got the other two people down. That's my guess anyway. But there we go. That's what WWE 2K18 thinks is going to happen. It thinks that Ronda Rousey is going to defeat Stephanie McMahon using a submission. I would be very surprised if this was not the correct answer. I think Rousey winning by submission is the clear, obvious answer for anybody. But there we go. That's part 1 of this video. We're going to be back up with part 2 very, very soon when we have, of course, Triple H versus Kurt Angle. That will be up very, very soon. If you have enjoyed this one, please do hit a like and, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for our next episode. Bye.